So, welcome to our Wednesday webinar. Today, you're gonna see how to create a new material set. So, yeah, also with edge bandings. So I will minimize it, and I just opened TrunCAD. And yeah, first of all, we need to go here to the material tab. Yeah, and yes, when there are any questions, just write it in the chat and I always keep an eye on it. So when you're here in a material set, you see here the existing material sets. Yeah. So also you see here the name. Yeah, that is the Eger H1145. 18 mil thickness, and here the 2 means that is the edge bending. Yeah, so you have 2 mm edge bending here for the front, back, left and right side. So you see here also you have here 18 mil, 25 mil and 40 mil thickness of the same material. So when you just want to choose 18 mil, yeah, you can choose here the filter box and you type in 18 and now it's popping up just 18 millimeter materials. So you can scroll through this and you see here just 18 mil. So here you see it's a bit different. Yeah, you have here also Eger H1145. Here you see edge front back 2 millimeters. So it doesn't have an edge on the left and right side. And here that is the thickness. Yeah, and here you see it's front back left right 2 millimeter edge bending. And here you see also the 18, the thickness. Yeah, so, and today we want to create our own material set. Yeah, therefore you just click here on this button. Yeah, you just click on it. You see here we have also 161 material sets available. When you click on here, you see it's here empty. Here you see the materials. So you see also the material set consists of the panel. Yeah, you can also add a veneer or a certain surface and the edge bendings. So first of all, we start here with the edge bending. So you click here also on the button with the 3 dots and you see here the article is opening. So, and here you would write down the name. Yeah, we want to have today an oak, and I didn't want this happened. It should be deleted, but it came automatically. So because I want to go step by step through it. So yeah, you type in here oak description. Here you can choose your thickness. Yeah. So when you want to have 18 mil, you type it in. And here you can type in the price. And here's the density. Yeah. So I think the most interesting for you is also the texture. Yeah, because you can add an individual texture. So when you click on here, yeah, you see here it's opening. So that is a pathway. It's in C. In a software folder, you see here TrunCAD 20XX. And here you can choose your texture. So, and I want you to show how to implement here in this folder a new texture. Yeah, I will close it and we go here in a internet and I already search for an oak texture, yeah, like this. So you can download it. You can also use the snipping tool. Yeah, the snipping tool, you find it here on Windows. Here it's in a task list. And otherwise, you can here also use, when you have a Windows computer, snipping tool. So you find it here, yeah. So here you click New, and here you can make your snipping tool. So, and then you can click on File and Save as, and here we call it now Oak Webinar. So here you save it, and now we can close this, and we will minimize this. So, and here you can actually add any texture. Yeah, you can also make a photo with your smartphone and add it to this folder. Yeah, please keep an eye on it. That is a JPEG file. Yeah, that you save it here as a JPEG file. That is what we recommend. So another thing is we also recommend that you have it here 512 512 pixels. Yeah, so you see that it's not a correct square. You can also go here to the texture folder. Yeah, that is here now our JPEG file, Oak Webinar. You can make a right mouse click, open with, and you can open it with Paint. Here you can change the size. Yeah, click on here, and here you can change the pixel. Yeah, and that is what we recommend. That is around 512 and 512. So then you can click here also OK. And you see here the wood grain is horizontal, and if you want, you can here also twist it 90 degree. Yeah, and then you can here also click on File and save as here also JPEG file. Yeah, and we call it Oak Webinar 2, and you save it. So then we will close it, and this we minimize. So, and I will cancel this. We go here again, yeah, because that is more clear. Here's the thick on material. Here we want to have square meter, oak, description oak, thickness 18 mil, price is 25 per square meter, is it? Yeah. And the density 800, and the texture will be here oak webinar. And we open this and links this. So here you can also choose the raw links and width of the panel. Yeah, that is later on important for the panel optimization when you want to use it. So once you have done this, you just save it here, and you see it's popping up here. So that is done, and here you can also add edge banding. Yeah, therefore you click here also on here. So here you see the thick is coming automatically with edge, and here it's a meter. Yeah, and here you can also type in oak and description like oak edge banding. You can choose the thickness, the price, and here we also pick this oak webinar. So just save it, and then you got it here as well. Yeah, you see that is the panel, and here that is the edge banding for the front. You can click on it so that is marked, and you can click Control C to copy it. You make it here. You go with the mouse in back edge, and you click the shortcut Control V, and you see here also the edge banding is popping up. And you can also do it here for the left side is appearing here, and for the right side is also appearing here. When you want to delete it, you just mark it and delete it. Yeah, then it's here also disappearing. So, and then you can save your material like oak 18 millimeter, and here 2 underline 0 underline 0. So yeah, then you can save this. So, and when you close this, and here you can also choose a filter and type in oak, and you see this is appearing. Yeah. So when you click on here and you click here on the filter again, it's popping up. And let's just say you want to have the same material set with a different thickness. Yeah, then you just go here in the material set, change here the thickness like 40, and maybe the price. So the rest should be the same. You save this. And here you also need to save this, the name. Yeah. And when you save this and you remove the 18 millimeter here, then you see you have here two material sets. Yeah. For 18 millimeter and 40 millimeters. So I also recommend to have this with all edge bandings. Yeah. So you can also click here on auto, and to confirm it here with yes. And you can close this. Then it automatically created a material set like you see it here. That's why it's an add on front of it. It means that it's automatically created, and you see here it has all the edge bandings. Yeah. So once you have done it, you can just drag and drop it on the part where you want to have it. Yeah. So I want to explain also some important things. When you click here on division, we will divide this, and we click here on front, and on the top we will have here a double door, and here we want to have like 3 drawers. So, and when we click here back to material, you see you can drag and drop this where you want to have it. Yeah. So when you have here the stick on rotated, yeah, then you can rotate the wood grain like this. And here for the drawers, for the fronts for the drawers, they belong together. Yeah, that's why they are changing automatically. When you click on here on material, I want to choose now a different material. So when you click here, all parts of the group, because we have 4 parts of the group, yeah. So one part is the fronts, the other part are here the verticals and horizontals for the cabinet, and the back is a part, and the plinths. So here's the plinths and the trims that is also a part of the group. So when you click here now material, and I type in here 18, so you can choose here a different material. And when the thickest all parts of group is there, then you just make with one drag and drop action, you change the whole front, yeah? So when you say you just wanna change here for the drawers a single part, you can also do it. Yeah, therefore you just remove the stick and set it here, only selected part. And then you just drag it and drop it in here. So that is important to know, which is also interesting. Yeah, in these cases, we change the whole material set. Yeah, I will remove this. You can also, I will also here delete this. You can also change just here just the material or only one edge, yeah, or all edges. Yeah, when you want to have a material with a different edge bending, you can here also click all edges. And for example, when we drag and drop, here's a red material over the side, then you see here the color for the edge bending is changed. Yeah, you can also do it here. Yeah, you see it here for all sides. Click here front, and you just drag it and drop it over here, then just the front edge is changing. Yeah, this here is still the same. Yeah. So, and when you say you wanna change the complete, then it's the default as well, or if you're 0, then you can change the complete material set. Yeah, so these options are available. So I think that is clear so far. Yeah, so there are no more questions. And yes, and here the all cabinets is when you have a different one more cabinet. Yeah, I just drag and drop here one more cabinet. So, and let's say you want to have the material for the cabinet should be like in this red, then you can click here all parts of the group and all cabinets. And then you can drag and drop this red material over here, and every verticals and horizontals from all cabinets are changed. Yeah, the same for the back. Yeah, for the back we choose here this material, and you see you have here also all edge bandings. Yeah, for all sides. Here you can, because for the back you don't want to have an edge banding, you just click here on material, and in this case it is 18 mil, yeah, and it's grooved, and you just drag it and drop it over here, and the back is changed. Just the material. So you can also click on here when you want to have it here flat. You can change it, and then you can also change the whole material set. Then you have also an edge banding on here. All right. When there are no more questions, I think it's pretty clear so far. Yeah, you can play around a bit, and yeah, here use different colors. Yeah, you learned how to set a new material set. Yeah, how to change it. And yeah, when there are more questions, you just click here on help and on web formula, and you can create here a ticket. Yeah. Here you need to write down your name and your email address. It's the most important. And here to categorize it, write in subject. And it's really important to attach here the hotline zip file. Now you find it here on C in the software folder, TrunCAD 20XX. And for you, the backup folder is on the top. And here's the hotline zip file. Yeah, because in the hotline zip file is also your material set saved, and we can prove it. Yeah, when there are any questions, just attach it and submit it, and you will receive an email with your ticket number, and then we will contact you. All right, then thank you for your attention, and next week last webinar for this year, and it would be this wardrobe here. So I'm looking forward to see you, and take care. Have a nice day. Cheers.